shit on, I keep that shit on, yeah. The telephone racks for the drip on me, keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean, I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me, I keep this shit on, I keep that shit on me, I keep that shit on me.
Yo, what's good, family? It's your boy Demond in the building. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks daily. Another episode of All Things Hawks. Y'all know what time it is. Another update. My bad. Your boy been out for a minute, but let's get to it. Austin Brown drawing interest in the Atlanta Hawks front office search. This is a report from RG. Let's chop it up real quick. The Hawks began reshaping our front office. We know we got rid of Landry Fields. You promoted Ansi Sailor to GM. Okay. Now we're looking for a president of basketball operations. And we are looking at high-profile clients. And Austin Brown from CAA has emerged as a name of interest. Okay. All right, let's do a quick rundown of this article real quick. Is there anything that we don't know as diehard Hawks fans in this article? Not really. Okay. We don't really. All the stuff for diehard fans is pretty much we already know. Y'all know we go back and forth every day. Okay. But it's a couple things. Our owner, Tony Ressler, says he wants to hire an accomplished senior level leader to provide strategic direction and structure along Sailor is a top priority. Okay. I hope I'm saying his name right. Ansi Sailor or Sala. My bad. Okay, what we know about Austin Brown. He represents our star player, Trae Young. He's already been considered. He's being considered for our front office role. Okay, we already know that as diehard fans. Okay, client list: Donovan Mitchell, Triple J, OG, Miles Turner, Jordan Poole, Nick Claxton, Peyton Pritchard. That's a fire list. Okay. There's speculation around the NBA about the perceived appeal of this job from established candidates. I say again, there is speculation around the NBA about perceived appeal of this job from established candidates. Okay. The Hawks must find a candidate who can align with current head coach Quinn Snyder, considering he has more influence than the typical head coach. Okay. We know this already. Okay. Your boy Demond done told y'all that before we even hired Quinn Snyder. Okay. Yeah. Didn't I tell y'all that? Shout out to homeboy. Got to give credit to Grant NBA reporter, Dallas-based sports writer. Okay. Shout out to him. Looking at his article. Okay. Come on, gang. Come on. They not telling you stuff your boy ain't already been telling y'all for years. Okay. What did I tell y'all? Even when we got rid of Nate McMillan and hired Quinn Snyder, what did I tell y'all? You think these coaches didn't talk? You think when we fired Travis Slink, you don't think he talked to other executives about how Mr. Ressler runs the ship over here for our Atlanta Hawks? You feel me? For my Hawks? They talk. They know what time it is. Why do you think it's so difficult for us to find someone to fill this role? Elton Brand, I made the video. He dropped out. Some people clapping their hands, but what did I tell people? That's not a good look. When somebody like Elton Brand, right, who is basically really not making no moves over there, Daryl Morey is making the moves in Philly. So basically, let's just say Elton Brand, he the backup GM. When he withdraws from being able to be the man in charge, it's a reason why he does that. Okay. What else did I tell y'all? I told y'all this. A proven executive, a successful executive at the NBA level does not want to come to an already made family. I say again, okay? A proven executive with any type of cachet does not want to come here and be a stepdaddy. Okay? They want to go to a place where they can leave their imprint, where they are the final decision makers, where they are the ones who make the G calls. That's why it's so difficult for us to find somebody to fill this role that's a proven executive. Let's talk Austin Brown, okay? Not an NBA executive, but he a big time agent. Why would listen? That dude, I think he's number 3 behind Rich Paul and he behind Rich Paul, okay? And hold up, my computer tripping real quick. But while that load, I'm gonna tell you this: Austin Brown clients that he has $438 million in NBA contracts. That's just NBA contracts. Why would he want to give that up, right, to come be the president and not have the power he think he need to have to make the moves? Okay, he's the number 3 agent. He's behind Jeff Schwartz, Rich Paul, then there's Austin Brown. Why would he want to give that up to come to Atlanta to have his hands tied, to be a stepdaddy? Why? I wouldn't do it, and I love the Hawks. But why would I get that up? You're not going to have nobody come here, okay, unless Tony Ressler allows the president to be the president. That's why making Ansi the GM, telling them, he probably telling candidates, you have to work with Quinn Snyder. You have to work with Ansi. They're not trying to hear that. Why would they do that? Let's be honest here. The only people who would do that is somebody like Danny Ferry, who's it's not a bad choice, but somebody like Danny Ferry who's looking for a second opportunity, right? Somebody looking for their first NBA executive position. If Mr. Ressler is not going to give up the power and let a basketball president do his job, he should have just kept Landry Field. But listen, I give Tony credit for reaching out. I'm assuming he at least reached out to Mr. Austin Brown. Okay. He's seen the way that he's seen the way that Leon over there in New York in 5 years got these boys Eastern Conference Final last year, making deals, getting primetime players on the Knicks. Okay. He's seen Rob Pelinka, he a former agent over there in the Lakers, already got a championship, was Kobe Bryant's agent. He's seen how it work over there. But once again, those gentlemen have full control of the organization. Full control. The owners say, hey, do your thing. As long as we winning, I'm grinning. I'm putting my hands up as long as we winning. Will Tony Ressler do that? If I'm Austin Brown, and listen, I would love to get Austin Brown here, okay? We need connections. We don't have a good reputation from the front office standpoint, from the ownership standpoint. We don't have a good reputation, okay? And we always sit here and wonder, how come nobody want to come play for the Hawks? How come free agents don't want to come here in their prime? How come free agents only come here on the downside of their career? Right? Now you know why. So now you're starting to see that affect what? Trying to hire a president. At least a president with cachet, a high-level executive. You could get a Landry Fields all day, right? To be a yes man, okay? You could get a Danny Ferry all day to be a yes man because he's looking for a second opportunity. But if you really want to go for the top dogs, Mr. Ressler, listen to me. Let them do their job. One thing I learned as a fan, you cannot, as much as I love certain players, at the end of the day, you can't be tied to players. You have to be able to say, hey, we're going to trade this guy, we're going to trade that guy, because what we're going to receive is going to make us a better team, which is going to lead to us winning more games, which what? Leads to more money in your pocket, Mr. Ressler. You feel me? So listen, family, I don't mind. I would love to get Austin Brown. We need all the connections we can get. I told y'all when he hired Landry Fields, he had zero experience, which meant what? He had zero connections. Zero connections to top agents, to top executives. Okay? Because he was new. We got him from the Spurs fresh out the G League. You know, and people told me, oh, it don't matter. Now you see. Now you see. So if I'm Mr. Wrestler, I'm telling these guys like this. Listen, come in here. I'll give you this 5-year deal. Do what you got to do. If it means you need to replace the coach, if it means you want to bring in a new GM, go at it. You got 5 years to do your thing. And that's all I got, man. But I would love to get Austin Brown in here, man. He is a power agent. $438 million in contracts per year. You hear me? You hear me? Per year. $43 million from Trey. $36 million he got Zion. $36 million he got OG. $35 he got Donovan Mitchell. $29 million he got Jordan. Excuse me. $35 million he got sheesh, man. Jordan Poole got $29 million. Nick Claxton got $27 million. Jaren Jackson got $25 million. Kyle Kuzma got $23 million. Malcolm Brogdon got $22 million. Miles Turner got $19 million. That's just the top ones. Ain't no telling the lower level players that he has, right? $438 million in contracts per year. If I'm Mr. Wrestler and you make an offer to Austin Brown, Mr. Tony Wrestler, hands off. Let him do his thing. It's going to benefit you in the long run. It's going to benefit you in the long run, Mr. Wrestler. I'm going to tell you right now, when we start winning these games and we starting to get free agents, because I'm going to tell you one thing about Atlanta Hawks fans. When we win games, people show up. For real, okay? But when you don't give them nothing to come and root for, except developing players, because we out here on a budget, it's hard to want to pay $5,000 a year for a 20-game season ticket package to go watch Moji, Ricochet, Double O, Kobe Buffkin, Dick Krejci, Garrison Matthews. It's hard to give up that money, but guess what? It's going to be easy to get up $5,000 a year for a 20-game season ticket package to go watch Trey Young, Zion, OG Anunoby. I'm just saying clients on his list. We need those connections. Those connections will be everything for us, Mr. Wrestler. And that's all I got for this video, family. So comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. Are y'all trying to get Mr. Austin Brown? I would be a fan of it. It's your boy, man. I'm out. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know what time it is. Hawks up. All things Hawks. It's your boy. Peace.
I keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitch to recognize me. I keep this shit on.